Hello everyone, welcome to episode 25 of my Elden Ring Let's Play. Gotta turn on our lantern, and we're gonna send the elevator back up for good practice, or as a good habit. Highly recommend you do that with pretty much every instance you send the elevators back up or back down towards the side of grace you're gonna respawn at. So when you respawn, it's right there for you to take it. Very, very, very good tip. Anyway, last episode we cleared the front yard of Stormveil. Um, I've noticed it's been like quite a few episodes that have been in Stormveil. I think it's time we finish it off. So I'll try to make this episode extra long and finish off Stormveil. For that, we have quite a lot to do, quite a lot of people to kill. Thankfully, they all die in one hit. It's not so thankful is that I'm taking a lot of damage already. See, this is why I think you should only come here once you can safely kill all these enemies again. If you have a very fast weapon, you're not going to be able to one-shot them. But if you have something like the Zweihander or the Golden Halberd, something that's a bit more heavy hitting, even if it's slow, yeah, try to get it into one-shot range on these guys. You don't have to do it for like the ones with the two-handed axes. I don't think that's very necessary because there's only a few of them. But for like the mass ones, or not the mass ones, like the more common ones, I recommend you do. Makes this entire place a lot easier. And again, this game is supposed to be made easy. Like the game goes out of its way to make you feel bad. You should definitely do what you can to make your life easier, because the game will do the exact opposite to make your life harder. Sorry, it is quite late for me. It's actually a bit over midnight. I was up, studying a bit for my thesis, and yeah, well, gotten quite late. Besides that, I want to record some Elden Ring. I'm feeling like it. So yeah, here I am, but it is a bit late. Now, this guy is pretty strong, pretty annoying. Kill the dog first. Kill the dog first. That's always a good tip. Okay, he killed the dog for me. Okay, that was a free hit. Gotta heal now. There we go. Not as hard as the first time I was here. Died to him quite a few times. Now, over here, you can certainly see a painting, and you know what that means. We have to find where it is. Prophecy painting. I mean, we can see Stormveil there, and we can see some waterfalls. I'm pretty sure this painting is somewhere over here in this area, because I know there's waterfalls here, and it's lining up with Stormveil. I don't think this is a spoiler, because we already seen that location from like being there, so it's just part of recollecting. But yeah, that's pretty sure that's what it is. All right, so that was the back courtyard. Lots of enemies, a lot of enemies, like for real. Um, that's like the main part of the castle, I guess. And this is another main part, to be fair. We could go up there, or we could go over here, which we will. Actually, no, we won't. I'll try to do it the other way around this time because I never actually done it. So, spoiler: you can drop down there, you won't die, and then you can sort of make your way over there, and then down there. And there's stuff down there. I'm gonna leave a message here because, well, try look directions. Try down, sure. Just leave a message for people. You can go down here, go there early, and honestly, I recommend you do to some degree. Simply because you can explore. See, almost instant. We might be seeing a lot of those. This is a very common area. We're probably gonna get quite a few heals. The reason why I'm not going there is because there's another place that I think is more intended for you to go. That will also lead there, and you can go down, and that's actually behind this door, if I'm not mistaken. And also where this elevator comes from, because you can pull the lever. What? Okay, I did not remember this. That's interesting. Okay. Actually, yeah, because you go. Oh, yeah. Okay. I think I know where that elevator leads. We'll go there in a bit, but yeah. Uh, we we unlocked a new side of grace, lift side chamber. Oh right, I probably shouldn't have done that, should I? Yeah. Okay, the dog has seen me. Will he chase me? Always kill the dogs first. It's a golden FromSoft rule. That's a very nasty dog. Oh my god, please. Shh. We know it doesn't die with 2 hits. There's a little bit of health left. Can we sneak behind this big guy and perhaps backstab him? No, we cannot, but we can stagger him. That's good enough. So the reason why I wanted to come back here because of that statue. You can clearly see it is the same sort of broken statue as the other ones. Yeah, right. Hawk with a mask. You know what these ones do. Thankfully, this one wasn't too difficult to deal with. Gonna trigger that one. Not immediately. Can actually come up here, and there is an extra item. Don't think it's anything useful. Oh, and you know that's where we met Rogier. Right over there. Oh, what the hell? There you go. Okay, just trigger the bird. Okay, that was easy. This one does in 1 hit. Very good. You can sort of see we're heading deep into the castle. And now, over here, is someone very important.
Be proud. You were a fine warrior. Your only mistake was your choice of master. Let the winds lift you. to a higher place. Well, who do we have here? Tarnished, are you? Clearly not one of Godric's lot. I am Nepheli Lu. Tarnished and warrior, like you. I'm here by decree of my father. How utterly repellent this is. This grafting of Godric's ill befits a lord. He's tainted the very winds. If you intend to challenge Godric, I ask you call upon me. The winds run foul with his deeds. I'm certain father would permit me aid the fight. Apologies, but I've idled long enough. As fellow Tarnished, we must each follow our own guidance, down whatever road takes us to the throne of Elden Lord. Apologies, as fellow Tarnished, down whatever...
Well, yeah, so that's Nepheli Lu. If you were paying attention to the intro scene, you might have heard her last name before. If you weren't, that's fine. You will learn more about her later on. Now, yeah. So we've talked to her. She will aid us in battle. That means actually she will be summoned for the next boss fight we do, whenever that might be. Come over here. There is a golden seed. That's very important. Some Trina Lily. And yeah, that's a troll. Not fun. And some smithing stone too. Let's pop some of our healing. Yeah, you can see. He is blocking the way for us. Come on. Oh, let me grab whatever this guy had. Come on. Come on. Follow me. As you know, trolls are the way we break the stones. So I'll have to take this guy all the way back here and have him break the stone so he can grab all the items inside it. However, I did not know he can scream like that. Come on. Just a few more steps. Thank you. Oh, I do apologize for the Discord ping. I fixed the Discord notification. Oh, that's no good. Fixed the Discord notification popping up before, but now for some reason it's broken again. I think we'll just have to deal with it through the entire playthrough. So I guess we'll attribute that to production issues. It's fine. As long as it doesn't happen like every single episode. I guess I could go into a way whenever I'm recording that would force it to not work. Anyway, you know what that is. You do know what that is. It is a fog gate. That's that actually marks the quote-unquote end of Stormveil. So we took this little road all the way up here through this gate. Honestly, it doesn't look as impressive as the other gates or the other passages, I guess. Just looks like a bit more of the same, really. It leads us over here. Now, what's behind here is a boss, obviously. I won't tell you which one, because we will fighting it in the next episode. I'll probably put it in the episode title, but that's fine. I'm sure you figured it out by now. Let's put a point into endurance, see if that's enough. Eventually you want enough endurance anyway for more armor. Oh, and we can. Look, medium roll. We are now a fully fledged knight. For all intents and purposes, we can call ourselves a knight. We have the standard stereotypical knight helmet. Okay, let's head into here, into this room. Come on, chase that. Let's get Stormcaller. Very cool. And these little jars, don't think they're... Oh, they are immediately hostile, but more importantly... Yeah, I really don't know what the people designing the enemies, if not the director himself, Miyazaki, don't know what they're thinking when they designed these jar people. Leaving jar shard. You gotta read that one. Cracked pot. Good. Another cracked pot. Very good. That will allow us to craft more of our fire pots. Very, very good. Now I will tell you about something later. For now, let's head over here. Where does this lead? Well, it leads to the elevator we had near the bonfire. So completely useless, to be fair. Or not bonfire, side of grace. You know what it means. Whatever. So you'd think this is the end. We explored it, have a shortcut back, but if you're paying attention, you can see there is another passage over there, and you may be wondering, how do you get there? Well, pretty simple, really. You come over here, grab this item. Let's read the living shards before I forget, because that's probably an interesting bit of trivia. Living jar shard. Such rounds command the high price due to magical power locked within. This leaves the living jars unfortunate targets for poachers. Okay, but where are they exactly? Don't think you can tell me, huh? They dropped another item, but I can't remember what it was. Ah, whatever. Don't think it was anything important. Anyway, if you jump over here, now you come over here, you are now in a completely different area. Now, you could jump down there, and honestly, I will, because I know there's an enemy there that I want to fight. I don't remember if he drops anything special, but I do know he is quite troublesome. Since he is a banished knight with a hawk. Oh yeah, he does that. You know what? Have fun. I don't want to deal with you. Lump of flesh, okay. Yeah, so this was the area I had in mind that I knew you could come back to. So I was expecting like a unique weapon of sorts, but I guess there isn't. Yeah, that's down there, sure. Oh, okay. So, nothing in particular. Don't think there's anything on those rooftops. I don't think you can even get there. But apparently the troll respawns. Could be a good way to farm runes early on. Just get 1,000 of them real quick. Over here though, now this is where it gets good. Let's come over here, get this item. Doesn't really matter. Okay, actually though, it's 3 smithing stone tools. That's actually really good if you want to switch weapons. You'll certainly use them in a bit. Over here is it's actually where I wanted to go. Here, night. Hope that's nothing. Yeah, you should kill all of them. They will turn on you, I'm fairly certain. Manor Tower Shield. Let's read that. Might be important. And I think we also got the wooden great shield. Nothing important. Manor Tower Shield. An iron great shield, large enough to cover the entire body, depicts a round table hold, gathering place of champions. Great shields boast a high damage negation, guard capacity, making enemy attacks easy to repair. Is there a view? No. No, there isn't. I was expecting a view for, like, so there's a unique message here. Show you what you seek is somewhere close by. Maybe. Honestly, I don't know what this is referring to. Shall consider this is a secret area. Right. Ooh, what a view. That's where we started. I talked about it before when we were down there somewhere. And that's Liurnia, the next area. Most importantly, that plateau. Now you have a very good look at it. We'll get there eventually. Oh god, the rendering in the game isn't working too well. It can look very ugly. Whatever. Yeah, so Manor Tower Shield represents the round table hold. I mean, I can agree that there isn't like a very proper explanation of what the round table hold is right now, so that sort of looks like it, but it really doesn't. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sure. I can't make the really or connect the dots between that shield and its depiction of the round table hold and whatever the round table hold actually is. Ooh, okay, what do we have here? Oh, right, you can't pick up this item. Be careful, because I actually died. Yeah, you better jump like that. I actually died the first time I was here trying to get this item. Be wary of Gorgeous View. Seek Bloodstain and then Visions of I Failed. Yeah, no, and that is Raya Lucaria. And right below it is a village. We'll be there eventually. Now, here is what we actually seek. A shortcut. If you'll excuse me, I have to blow my nose. Can we level up again? No. I really wish we could. I'll probably bump up endurance to 20. I don't like having endurance at 19. Just triggers me. Let's go down here. Very cool place, by the way. Going down into the sewers. Do be careful with those bats, though. And this one. Yeah, to do one shot them. All good. Artillery leaves. They're used for a crafting recipe, which I believe is really strong. But I can't remember which one, like exactly. Yeah. This other player is also trying to hit all the debris Don't think there's anything there though, buddy. Alright, let's, before we head down, see that item, and you see that wall, that's actually where I left the message to drop down. You could drop down there and head here a bit earlier. Why would you do that? Well, just because you can, really. That's why I left the message there, just so you know you can. Not really because I recommended. The first time I came down here was from that location, so I find it to be an interesting experience. But yes, got a golden rune. Now we're down here. See a couple of enemies, some rats, and if you listen to it closely, you can hear a scarab. Let's take care of this rat. Yeah, honestly, the platforming is a bit weird because, like, why is there a random platform there? It really makes sense. And that's, I don't know what this place could be. Oh, it's a big rat. It's a big rat. I guess this sorcerer didn't have as much of an easy time with him as we did. Guess he should have grinded a little bit more. Yeah, very reclusive place. And again, in order to get here, I believe this drops Rancor Call. Right, let's read that spell. That one's actually sort of cool. Sorceries of Service of Death. Once thought lost, this ancient death hex was rediscovered by the Necromancer Garys. Necromancer Garys. Huh. I don't know who that is. Honestly, I really do not. I've never heard this name before. Hope he's not anyone important. I don't think he's an NPC, so probably a figure of the lore. But yeah, you know, you can get through this debris and you jump down there, but yeah, let's pop our incantation because we have a boss fight. Oh. This could actually be quite hard. And I was not planning it for it to be. Hoping we can first try it. Right, he does holy damage, so we could probably equip the... Where is his stagger point? I don't know. Oh, he's gonna explode. We get a golden seed and quite a few runes. Stone sword key. Few throwing daggers. That was an ulcerated tree spirit. There wasn't a boss health bar, but I can tell you it is a boss. or, well, there isn't a boss health bar, then I guess he isn't the boss, but he pretty much is. He saw how much HP he had. And what is this? Prince of Death Pustule. Pustule? Pustule? No, it's PU, so Pustule should be it. So it's a key item, I imagine, so it is not. Huh. What is it then? One of these? No, couldn't be. Oh, it's a charm, okay. Raises vitality. Fetch it, pustule taken from facial flesh. Raises vitality. It is said that this pustule came from the visage of the Prince of Death, he who used to be called Godwyn. As first dead of the demigods, it said he's buried deep under the capital at the Earth Tree's roots. Yeah, so I guess this face and tentacles, roots, whatever, is Godwyn. Do you remember Godwyn? I'm not sure if he was mentioned before. Yeah, friend. Try sorcery. No, you don't have try sorcery. There's nothing there. Alright, so Godwyn. We'll learn a bit more about him as we go on. He's not in good shape. This place is, I don't know how he ended up here. It's sort of like a graveyard for Godwyn, where something happened not decades ago. Well, definitely not just years. Well, some time ago, something happened. Godwyn was killed. He was one of the first demigods to die, or the first demigod to die. They were immortal. The reason why he died, well, we'll learn about that later on. But his death marks the beginning of what Elden Ring becomes, or rather, the situation we're in right now. Let's go up this ladder again. Oh. Snake, yeah. So this ladder, that's a very cool reference, especially because a friend of mine has been playing Metal Gear Solid, like the entire franchise, and I was actually very curious to see his reaction to a certain ladder scene in that game, in Metal Gear Solid 3 specifically. And yeah, that's why there was a reference. If you don't know the games, I guess I'll just explain it as if you didn't know. The main protagonist of the game is a soldier called Snake, or whose codename is Snake, and it's a very iconic game. Metal Gear Solid 3 came out in 2004, and it's a very quirky game, to say. It's a bit like Elden Ring, to be fair. It has its own thing going on. It's like a dream, visions of Snake. Yeah, so as I said, it's a very quirky game and full of very fun and interesting parts, I guess. And the humor is certainly some of the most unique. Well, to put it plainly, there is a scene in that game where you climb a ladder, and while you're climbing that ladder, it's a full 2 minutes of climbing, just like we had just there. Like that was at least 1 minute, but there's actually like 2 minutes of climbing in Metal Gear Solid 3, and as you climb, when I guess I'm gonna play that, as you climb, the main theme of the game plays. It's called Snake Eater. You can hear it on YouTube, and you can just Google Metal Gear Solid 3 ladder scene. The song itself is beautiful, and it's very representative of like the symbolism in the game and the story and the character development and all that. The whole franchise is on par with like Dark Souls and Elden Ring and all that stuff in terms of like symbolism. It's a very similar type of game. Honestly, I would highly recommend you play at least the Metal Gear Solid games. You don't have to play like the spin-offs or anything. Just the main line should be enough. But I highly recommend you play the entire franchise. Anyway, there's a scene in that game where you climb a ladder for 2 minutes, where you just hear the song, literally nothing going on, just a song playing as you climb it. And yeah, now I don't think that ladder there was a reference to it, because Bloodborne also did it a bit earlier. Bloodborne is also a game from the same company as Elden Ring, and they also had a ladder that was very large or very long. So, huh? So Rogier was supposed to be here. Maybe I have to kill the boss in the castle first, huh? Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I got a bit lost with that Metal Gear, Metal Gear story. But yeah, you climb that ladder. It's 2 minutes of music playing. It's very, tongue in cheek. Very funny though. And that's why there was that message there. I guess that's what I want to say. That's why people are putting messages down saying snake, snake. Well, I was gonna talk to Rogier because I thought he would be here, but I guess he's not. I'm gonna try to rest, see if he shows up. I don't think he will. It's my power endurance up to 20. Excuse me. No, he's not. Sleep ahead. Yeah, I assume we have to kill the boss from Stormveil. Well, I want to say we are officially done with Stormveil, except for the final boss. We've completed all the little side corners, and yeah, that's pretty much it. We are done with Stormveil. Next episode, maybe we'll head towards the boss. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know other things that you want me to talk about. Doesn't have to be specifically Elden Ring, which we just talked about Metal Gear Solid. It's a franchise that I love. Actually, I haven't played every game fully. Only bits in here and there. Okay, yeah, this is Nepheli. Yeah, okay, actually, before we go really quick. But yeah, let me know if you want me to talk about anything else that I may have missed. Because, well, I don't remember everything in the game that there is to talk about. Or if you just want me to talk about anything else, maybe I'll be able to cover it in some aspect. Could be a fun topic, and honestly, that is my favorite part about this whole thing has been just talking about random things. Mostly Elden Ring related, sure, but also not Elden Ring. Sometimes it's just cool to share stuff. Okay, he's not here either. Where could he be? He's not here, and he's not at the round table. Where could he be? Whatever. I'll look. Oh wait, I saw a marker there. Was that him? Was that marker? No, that's the Felilu. Okay. Well, I will look for Rogier. To talk to him, unless he only shows up after we kill this next boss. In which case, sure, we'll kill him. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Going on a bit long, but we definitely did quite a lot. Now we'll catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.